Are we live yet?
Yeah.
Great. Hello everyone. We're on the Paths and Dragons channel. I know it's weird considering this is Mechfinder, but we were supposed to do this on the 19th, but complications happened. So now we're doing a wonderful little one shot in Mechfinder to promote the Mechfinder Kickstarter. Actually, James, if you want to talk about that for a little bit, you can.
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is James Beck. First time on the channel. Friends with Karish and who has playtested this particular game a little bit. Mechfinder Universe of Mecha Magic is the Kickstarter that my company is currently. When I say my, I mean the entire collective of Eldritch Osiris Games, which is a workers' co-op. Have been working on since January, and it has branched into one of the largest projects I've ever had to work on. And it's quite a bit. It has gone through 11 different iterations. We are playtesting, or we're going to show off what version 11 looks like. I can guarantee version 12 is even cooler. And so yeah, this is going to combine, some similar themes of Lancer, Pacific Rim. You're going to notice a lot of correlations to Pathfinder, obviously, and it's going to be pretty fun. We're going to have a pretty cool session, I hope. And yeah, Mechfinder is currently on Kickstarter. You can just go right there. You can go right onto Kickstarter and go check it out. We're actually really close to hitting 9K. It is insane. The progress we've made over the last few days.
You got 6 days left, right?
6 days left. I'm so excited. As more artwork came in, we had the Alchemist artwork come in like yesterday. A sketch of it. We don't know what the final product looks like, but it's looking real cool. Alchemist might shape up to be my favorite out of all the mechs we got. But fortunately, tonight we have players who made their own characters. We went through the character creation process during session 0, and we get to show off some really cool stuff regarding the setting of Mechfinder. And without further ado, I say we just hop right into the setting. We talk a little bit about it. We're gonna be on the planet of Convinus in the universe of Arvaxum. Arvaxum has recently seen a rapid industrial expansion as mechs have become far more common in terms of warfare, exploration, and so on. Not everybody is lucky enough to pilot a mech. However, we have 3 esteemed pilots fresh off their training, ready to explore the world as mercenaries. That also means they're at the whims of whatever corporation gives them the most amount of gold. And so today, these 3 pilots on Convinus, which is a junk planet, have been set out to explore the local wildlife and fauna and to see what sort of data they can pick up for Prime Mech. See if there's any sort of material that might be best suited for new mech components, and perhaps study some of the more strange wildlife. And that is where we find all 3 of you today.
Very nice.
You are currently traveling with a gang of ruffians called the Junk Rats, which are a bunch of rat folk Yoski, currently having to run as one of the other groups that played this game right before this one had decided to call in a little terror threat by accident by rolling an @1 on an Arcana check.
By
That
accident?
was we could blame Cyberella for that one.
Thanks, Cyberella.
But much is this life on Corvinus. You are constantly traveling, going from location to location. No one place is ever truly home. And as the contract comes in, you see a slightly older rat folk. They have like a long snout with graying hair, with graying hair, but overall like a base tan, like a light tanned fur color. They're wearing all sorts of bits and bobs of magical devices that are used to track and explore. And as he jumps onto the table, he goes, "All right, listen up. We got 2 things that we gotta get done. 1, make some money. 2, get the job done. Job's pretty simple. Oh, we already have a question. All right.
Are we making money first, or are we doing the job first?
You're doing the job first, and then the money."
Your order of operations is not correct, then.
Do job, get money. I'm confused.
You said get money and then to do the job.
We're gonna do the job and then get the money. That's all that matters.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yes, other question.
Is there anything else besides the 2 things?
I mean, technically there's the job itself, which is a little more complicated than just getting money.
You might need to know about that.
All right. Well,
Just
pretty
a bit.
simple. The Yoski starts walking around on this table. You just hear the clattering of the items as they hit each other. And he casts like a little spell and a little hologram illusion appears in front of you that sorts of maps out the local area on Convinus. You see all sorts of ridges and divots, some canyons, and you see that with like another flick of his hand, a green line starts towing the bottom of a certain canyon. And goes, job pretty simple for you rookies. All you gotta do is just go through the canyon, write down any sort of wildlife you see, whether it be megafauna, kaiju, or big fucking plants. Primeck needs to know. Okay, we got another question. What's up?
Can the plants also be kaiju?
Well, now we're getting to some weird territory. Because technically plants are alive, which would count them as kaiju, which are just living big creatures. So technically, yes, they could be. We prefer to think of them as like
So, do
ultra
I have to
fauna.
classify them in like a smaller way? Like, is it plant kaiju? Not plant kaiju?
If it's trying to kill you, probably plant kaiju. If it's trying not to kill you, it's probably just a plant.
Okay, that's very good. That's very cool. I will write that down. As Rarother just proceeds to write it down on some journal.
You hear, first you start feeling some shakes, like a mini earthquake, as this is pretty standard. Like the lights, let me just set a little bit better of a scene, just so you guys can kind of understand the environment you're in. You are underground in a cave system. You have the swinging lights above you that are powered by electricity, but also various bits of dancing lights that have been scattered about. And that just causes different light sources. You know that they're all on a color-coded scale, so if they start changing different colors, they have different implications. This one changes to purple. All of the lights around you change to purple, as you understand that this means a purple worm is currently burrowing nearby, and that is what's causing the ground to shake. You're in a really large, for a cave system, really large, to the point where you could fit 50-foot mechs in comfortably and still have a basis to move around. But it is not the most structurally sound, however. So, as the ground begins to rattle, the colors change purple. I'm going to go individually. I'm going to ask you to describe what your pilot looks like and tell me, how does your pilot react when hearing the news that this, easily creature level 15, way above your fighting level.
Yeah.
How do you react to that? We'll start with Karish, and we'll go around.
My character's name, I forgot, I exited out, is Inrish 2. They are an android. They use they, them pronouns. They have like a light purple lavender skin, and you can see like blue lights and circuitry kind of all over their body. They tend to wear a kind of like a lightweight flight suit, kind of, but it's sleeveless, but it's got a higher collar. They have half their head shaved, the rest of it's kind of longer on one side. Pretty much what I have. And their hair is purple, like a darker purple than their skin. And their eyes are blue and green, but it's very, like, all of the eye is blue and green with the black pupil. But it's kind of has, if you look closely, it has like small lights that kind of, like, it looks like they're glowing and changing, like circuitry.
How do they react when they feel like the ground beginning to shake? It's not uncommon to feel this, but it's certainly unnerving knowing such a titan of a creature is around you.
They kind of like tilt their head, and it's like they're almost like computing where this creature is, like the distance, and like how likely it is that there's going to be like an interception or anything. But once they're certain that that's not a huge cause of alarm, then they'll just kind of go back to listening to their job description.
Do you want to perhaps give me a nature or survival check?
No.
No?
I don't
Okay,
think...
well, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
I'll see what I have. Survival or nature?
I will allow either one.
They're both +0. It's great.
You got a 50-50 shot, you know? You got a D20 for a reason, so if you roll high, you know, it might... 2.
James?
Man, it's so far away, it's not even funny. You don't even know why people are panicking about it.
Why'd that light even come on? Must be a faulty wire.
Let's go to Connor. What does your pilot look like? What's their name, and how do they react?
Great. Okay, so just before the confusion starts, my pilot has a different name depending on whether or not they are outside of their mech or inside of it. If you can use both interchangeably, it doesn't matter. It's just a little detail. But so the pilot's name is Avon. And Avon wears a dark flight suit, though his sports like pretty heavy padding, and he's got tight, like he's got long black hair, long on the top that's pulled back into a tight bun and then shaved on the sides. Very angular face. It's very clear that he's an elf with pointed ears. So yes, his name is Avon. However, when he's inside of his mech, you can also refer to him as Iluvarat. Kind of like his almost like an honorific given to him when he entered the service of his deity. And his reaction to this, to the situation, he looks like his jaw is clenched. He doesn't look nervous, but he definitely looks on edge. But other than that, isn't like physically reacting to it a whole lot.
Makes sense for someone who's been trained to pilot a champion mech, to stare in the face of danger with no fear and bravery. Cool. You as an elf kind of have a more intrinsic sense of the world. Sure. And when you start to feel this, what was your heritage, if you don't mind me asking? If you can remember, it was a woodland elf, right?
Yes, it was. Okay.
You know that just being a woodland elf and generally kind of how you were raised, confinedness is very contrast to what you're used to, where you're used to the dense, trees of Veltusa, which is another planet we're not going to be on for right now. Being underground, while I'm probably not making you anxious or anything, it's just definitely a newer experience than probably some of your more upbringing of like the life before being a pilot.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
And last but not least, Aaron.
Yeah. So I'm playing Arother. He first I'm going to describe his physical features. He's got this very fluffy silver hair that was very clearly designed that way. Like, it's not naturally that way. He very much makes it that way. With this kind of silvery skin as well. More pale than silver, but silvery. But his clothes, he's wearing this kind of multicolored, not rainbow, but like very bright color, very contrast to the surroundings that he's currently in. And like hooked to his side is just a clown nose.
Oh.
How does he
Interesting.
how does he feel about, the dangers that are at large? What is the thoughts going
Overall,
on
they're
through
a burrowing worm.
that? Okay. You as the Yoski like begins to just like understand what's going on and starts to like really think about it, a sort of I'm trying to figure out like how to describe it. A feeling kind of washes over him as he just goes, all right. Yeah, like I was saying before, the fucking word fucking thing threw up.
Is that
Oh, yeah.
what happened?
There's a 50-50 shot with this. With how much these things eat on a daily basis, I'm not sure, to be honest. It's just, all right, listen. Like I was saying, you'll each get paid like 20 gold, which is a lot of money to do this job. Pretty simple. Go out, scan some shit, come back. Run into any trouble, take care of it. Make sense?
Yes.
I think so. I think it does.
Alright.
I'm almost yes. Yes, I understand.
I'll send a list of instructions to your mechs just to make sure they remind you as you begin traveling where to go. However, I
Right.
cannot account for the signal. It's kind of shoddy, to say the best, out there. After all, we're on a desert planet with people willing to scavenge whatever they fucking can.
That
So just be
we
careful.
are. That we are.
But with that, he hops down from the table and begins just walking off. You are at your... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not mentally prepared for this.
You better
Are
become
you
mentally prepared. And Inrish is just gonna walk towards the mechs.
No.
I would expect from somebody who went through a mech piloting course to be mentally prepared for things to be done with a mech pilot.
Listen. I took it as a joke, okay? I used to be a clown.
You
Okay.
took it as a joke, And
It was a
decided-
dare. I thought
so
it
you
was
went
funny.
through the whole
Yes.
process and then
Yes.
got officially verified
Yes.
as a joke.
Yes.
Was even presented their very own mech. that they
Yep,
chose.
Yep. Yep.
I see. Certainly not the most conventional paths, but you are on it now.
I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know. If I start freaking out, that's what's gonna. Listen.
I'm listening.
Love
It was a figure of speech.
Gotcha.
You do know what those are, yes?
I do, yes. It's just normally people say listen when they're as a preface to something they're about to say.
Well, I said it post. It's fine.
I have
Go on,
gathered.
listen. And their other kid starts following.
Perfect. As you each begin to approach your mech, we start to cover a little bit more of the uniqueness that is Mechfinder through the synchronization process. So obviously, all of your guys' mechs pretty large. I don't think any of you guys chose really a small mech. And so each of your mechs 50 feet tall right out of the gate. And you have all your mechs are sitting like in a seated position, their weapons attached or sheathed or not drawn. A little door opens on the foot of each of the mechs that has like a magic portal. As you step through, you enter into the cockpit. I'm just gonna go individually to kind of give you a narrative sense of what your synchronization process looks like. So we're gonna go in the same order that we introduced all of you. So, Karish, you're a magus, which means your synchronization comes from a balance of studying both magic and the martial prowess. And as you put on the helmet, it begins to sync with not only your own internal circuits, but you are put through a very short test. Well, for you feels like a few minutes. For everyone else is merely a few seconds. Of you have to, while holding your biggest weapon, which is your pike, you have to not only recite all of the spells that you know, but the incantations for them while plates are being thrown at you, and you need to hit them all accurately. So as you begin this process of synchronization, you start swinging, just rattling off spells, all of their proper incantations. You feel this magical energy being built into your weapon, and as the last one flies at you, you slam into it with a spell strike. And then you open your eyes once more and you see the cockpit around you is now changed. The holograms and the illusory screens begin appearing, and synchronization has finished. You are now one with your mech. Both in mind, body, and spirit. As for Connor, your challenge is a little different. As for your synchronization, as Discord does a little weird. What happens is as you begin, you put on your helmet and you have to recite your tenets of your faith while people are around you questioning, testing you of your faith. You have to keep reminding yourself of who you are. Why do you keep doing this? And just that message plays over and over and over again until you have full synchronization. You achieve the oneness, not only with your deity and your faith, but also in your mech. And with that, your mech lights up, powers on, and you are free to start going. As for Aaron, you're a kineticist. As you step into your cockpit and you put on your helmet, you are instantly transported into different planes of existence. what are the what is the element or elements that you can bend?
Metal and fire.
You are placed first into hold on. Actually, I want to see if I could be lore accurate with this. If you just don't mind giving me one hot second, I
Alright.
could be lore accurate and tell you what plane you hit with first. Not fuck it. I'm not even there's too many pages in this book for me to figure that one out.
Oh dear.
Oh no, I found it. Hey, look at that. I'm so smart.
There we go.
First would be it goes metal then fire. Perfect. Sorry, it goes metal, earth, then fire. You first get hurled into the plane of metal. As a kineticist, you are a gateway, a conduit for this plane. And you see like a metallic rain begin pouring down on you as bits of like aluminum and various different metals begin like raining all around you. You sort of feel this oneness as you begin feeling the space. You start walking around and just the metal begins catching up, spinning around you rather than raining upon you. And with that, you step forward into the fire plane, and all that metal is now turned into just small flickering flames that die out, but only for new ones to come back in. You look around you, and it's just molten lava dripping down from, well, now lava falls. And as you begin walking through this plane, there's one final flash as the two gates have now merged into one, and that is you, the kineticist. And now you are fully in sync with your mech, as your mech is now the conduit of not only the metal plane, but also the fire plane.
Okay.
With that, our three pilots are in their mechs, and we can start heading off into Convinus.
Excellent.
A giant boulder is moved out of the way so all of you can step out into the burning bright desert that is Convinus. You have a bit of a travel before you can make it to your site. Is anybody doing anything in terms of exploration activities? What is everybody doing as you begin traveling? And I quickly look up the stuff that you can do during exploration.
Mine thing says nothing. Inrush is probably just like keeping their sensors on, trying to be aware of their surroundings, making sure they have their, proximity alert stuff going on.
So would you say you're seeking, perhaps?
Sure.
Okay. Exploration. Perfect. Borrow, spell, coerce, cover tracks, decipher, write, gather information, identify. Yeah, we're gonna say you're seeking. This is exploration mode. Okay, so you gain a +1 bonus to your next initiative roll.
Okay. That was seeking, you said.
Sorry, search. My
Search.
bad. You
That's
are
fine.
searching for hazards and so on. It's just more letting me know, like, hey, I'm gonna try to make sure that we don't get into any trouble. Go ahead and give me another, let's say, nature check. Let's see how well you are about just making sure everything seems in place.
These are different dice.
Will
13.
you roll well?
13, not bad. Nothing really seems to be out of place. In terms of just because you're so large in your mech, like a normal person would look like an ant in comparison to you.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing really like big like stands out to you. Just more of a everything's calm, which is probably the best for this scenario. No other enemy mech has found you yet, so to say.
Or any other creature.
Or any other creature, God forbid. Aaron, what are you doing as you begin traveling?
My first thought was if I could do anything in the mech, but I'm ignoring that.
Yeah, no, hon, you can do something in the mech. Go right ahead.
Oh, I know I can. But are there any boulders around? Like big rocks?
Oh yeah, all over.
Oh, perfect. So Rother in the mech is just gonna grab a couple and then start juggling.
You guys just hear from behind you just as metal clamors with the heaviness that is boulders. If you're outside, you just hear like the slams of like rock hitting the ground over and over and over again. And it's just like as like 3 of them are getting launched hundreds of feet in the air before coming raining back down.
I think my favorite part is that I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who picked large.
Yep.
While everyone else picked medium. I'm just this massive hulking mech juggling.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Illuminat, as this is going on for about 15 seconds, Illuminat slowly turns around and just regards Arather with confusion. What are you doing?
Juggling. Clearly.
What is juggling?
Yep.
No, what is it? What is its purpose?
Juggling.
What is its purpose?
It calms me.
I see. So it doesn't help you gather research or
I mean, it
information.
might if you wanted to. Are there any creatures on this giant rock?
I had to give a performance check.
Great. Also, I want you to know the reason I'm doing this is because I specifically remember picking the background clown.
Interesting.
I'll allow clown lore
Fair.
if that
And I
feels
have
more
and I have
appropriate.
the skill. Sorry, the attribute. I have a +3 in
Mhm.
clowning.
You can
pretty
do
good.
clown or you could do performance, whichever one you feel is more
Higher,
appropriate.
so I'll do that one. Oh, I
Alright,
can't.
well, let's do
How do
performance.
I roll? with
If
that?
you open your character sheet, if you just go right into the performance, you can just click
open.
that, and a little thing should pop up.
How do I open my character?
Do you see your token? You could just double
Yeah.
click that, and that
Oh,
should
okay.
open.
Okay.
That's how I cheat it all the time. It's just like I'm not opening up that tab.
I just press the. What do I do here?
It is the 4th little pip on like the top right. Right next to the thing that looks like a cardboard box. It's like the open hand.
Okay.
And that
then
should
just
bring you to your skills, and then you just click performance.
and then roll.
Yep, and then hit roll.
All right. I got. Oh my gosh.
22.
I got a 22 on
Nice.
performance.
I mostly just wanted to see if any of the boulders would break in your hand as gravity would affect it, essentially.
Right. No, I'm
But
so
for
gentle.
some reason, for some reason, they're just not breaking at all, even though arguably physics
They should.
would tell us it should break.
But no, it's not.
Nope.
I just catch it while it's coming down in the perfect way.
It calms you.
Yes.
Why do you
I
need
don't mean
calming?
What?
Why do you need calming?
You left before I explained this. I'm not mentally prepared for this, but I am now. I'm juggling. Everything's fine now. Carry on.
I don't mean to deprive you of that which makes you calm, but
Yeah.
I would like it to point out that the amount of noise that you are creating not only affects our abilities to
Let
gather
the boulders fall to the
information.
ground. I just let the boulders fall to the ground.
Oh, yes.
Wait, it might
I'm
be
more
quieter.
concerned.
It might be quieter than hitting metal.
Maybe. I'm concerned with drawing any unnecessary attention, as we have just recently experienced. Very large worms seem to be in this area, and I don't want to face them if we don't have to.
Right.
So, if you're able to find some other soothing gesture, I recommend doing that.
Or inside my mech, pulling out my nose. And I don't know if that goes over the mics.
What?
I'd rather not repeat myself.
Very well.
Is there a way for me to just mute Arthur? Arthur, yeah. Arthur.
Give me a perception check. Let's see if you know how to pull this up since you're a newer pilot.
Where's my perception? Oh, it's over here. $12.
Well, fortunately not a button that you find.
Dang. I'm just gonna turn my volume way the heck down. Like my
That
own.
You do know. Yeah. That button you do know how to use. You just see the dial just like a little meter, like between. I feel like on your Mac it would just be like a neutral, like at one end it's just like a neutral like bitmoji where it's just the line and then the dash, and then the other one is just like the colon and a smiley face at like the top end, and you just see it, just the meter just go down to neutral.
Like
not sad, just neutral.
Better.
As inside my mech, I pull out my nose that's hooked onto my belt and just start honk honk.
Yeah, you see, like, as for the rest of you guys, because mechs mirror whatever action you take, you just see the mech grab nothing on the side of it and just starts doing this for no reason.
It's like a stress ball.
Yeah, we're following Pacific Rim rules here. So if you're doing this in your mech, you're doing this.
Oh, I know.
That mech's reflecting.
Oh, I know.
Is that your nose that you're squeezing?
Yes, can you hear it? As I just put it right up. If that's, like the microphone. If it's like a physical thing.
It's not really a physical thing. It's just more like you talk and it happens.
Right.
But you can just squeeze it and...
Honk.
I'll say you guys hear a little bit of it.
I hear nothing.
And Rich too. Yeah, no, it's too low for you to like really hear anything.
I can hear it now.
Okay, good. Honk.
Okay. Who do you think would be beginning to do some of the surveying? You're not quite at your site there, but who's do you feel is most prepared for beginning the search?
I would like to take Inrish too, but they're not very good. They're not very good at this.
I know. I chose a skill that nobody was good at apparently.
Wait, what's that?
Survival and or nature.
Oh. How are you good at those skills, Connor?
Technically, Arother is trained in nature.
There you go.
Oh, I am. I see.
You are because you're a kineticist.
I am. That's great.
See, I made sure at least one of you guys had the skill. I promise I do that ahead of time
Yes.
before I
Yes,
wrote this.
Of course.
Of course, it'd be an idiot of the GM not to think of that ahead of time.
Right?
Yeah.
These
I mean,
trained in their skills.
I know. I'll roll it.
All right, go ahead and give me a nature check.
All right. My +3, and I got a. Oh my god.
Another 22.
Nice.
damn.
Being a conduit for the planes just assists you in understanding the makeup that is the universe. As you start to approach the rather large canyon, you start to clock some interesting wildlife. Nothing like in terms of threat of a mech level, but just various, giant, aardvarks or, coyotes and just several like more invasive species that you'd find. You just find them kind of interesting. Nothing like you'd make money off of, but definitely.
In the mech, I know it's gonna show it, but I'm gonna pull out the little journal thing, write down the creatures. Not a wolf. And funny name, Aardvark. Not wolf. Funny name, Aardvark.
Can I witness him? Can I witness his method of notation and information gathering?
What?
In this case, it's less so of like writing stuff down in like a physical journal, but it's just more like, hey, AI, take note, and you begin like monologuing.
Okay, so he's actively dictating something to a note-taking program.
Yeah, you can kind of like make out the fact that just based on like some of the movements, like the more subtle movements, it's just like, yeah, they're clearly dictating something.
Gotcha. But can I hear what he's saying in that
If he,
I am
if he,
saying
funny
these
name?
out loud.
yeah, if he wants his comms open, he can.
Yeah, I'm saying these things out loud.
Yeah. So for the third time, in the span of probably about 20 minutes, Illuvarat he again is unprepared for the amount of just strangeness coming from a Rother over there. So first I have a question. Number one, is there like, so like I know there's our own personal experiences with all the knowledge that our each of our individual characters might have, but is there like I don't suppose like there's a database of information that we can access to put a frame of reference as to what these creatures are and life forms are that we are seeing, is there?
You can go ahead and give me, if you are trained in it, society.
I am trained in it.
Well, we're gonna...
Hey, look at that, 21.
21. Okay.
Nice.
We're gonna get into some lore that I didn't think we were gonna get into, but hey, might as well hit on it while we're here.
All right.
Hey, we like lore.
Okay. So one of the planes that is not covered, that we did not talk about yet, is the cyber plane, or Cyberalis, as it's currently commonly known. Karish happened to be on that plane just the other week, giving me a fucking headache. And one of the things that is a part of the cyberplane is the Arcanet, which is the online space, like quote unquote online. But the difference between being online and being in the cyberplane is two very muddled concepts that explaining it would take a lot of times for even the most skilled of scholars.
Sure.
Essentially, the cyberplane is a dimension where I'm going to pitch this to you like as if you were just a regular person not in a Mechfinder universe. What if the internet manifests itself into a dimension? That is the one aspect of the cyberplane, and the Arcanet is a symptom of that. where you could access that large database of information. At the same time, you could also access the fucking social media side of all that and just get fucking raided with shit. Or, you know, in Carisha's case the other week, piss off a fucking dragon lord who is one of the lords of the realm.
Yeah, well, he was kind of a dick, so...
It was kind of the point, was if Elon Musk could rule an entire dimension, what would that look like? Oh, by the way, he's a 250-foot tall dragon.
Who charges you for spells?
Yeah, charges you, 5 gold per spell rank. Sorry, per spell slot, per spell rank.
Wow.
And, oh yeah, no, he's a real dick. Angrist is one of my favorite creations. But you do know that you could access this database pretty easily, since it's got a collective, you know, data storage, essentially. So if one wanted to...
Great. I would like to go ahead and do that just for the purpose of being able to determine if I'm able to identify these creatures and then notate them more properly than a Rother. My motivation is that Iluvarat is just he's losing more and more trust in a Rother to like handle anything with any amount of professionalism. So he wants to access his database to where so he can try and compensate a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with that society check, you find a lot more of the technical side of that information, where it's just like, well, I'm actually gonna Google something. This is not even something I know.
You're gonna Google the scientific name for an aardvark.
I was gonna go with coyote. So technically they're part of the Canis lupus family of the Canidae, specifically biological family. However, I have dyslexia, so I'm not going to read any further than that. Their Latin name is Canis latrans. Latrans. I hope I said that right.
Oh dear.
Close enough.
I don't know Latin. I never took in school, so it's a dead language for a reason. Anyways, you get a lot more of the technical side of some of these animals, of just like, yes, this averages roughly about 1 to 2 feet in total size. You know that occasionally, like, blink dogs might be around in this area, but not super common, just because, well, their whole job is to blink, disappear and reappear, one on the ethereal plane, one on the material.
Yes. Okay.
So you just are getting a lot more. While Primac would value both, just noting that they are there is a helpful distinction in your journey, so to say.
Yeah. So I think notably, Iluvarat does not. So he probably turns on a similar like note-taking feature that a Rother does, but if he has any control over it, he would like to not project that.
Yeah, you can. You can just you can mic off essentially, just toggle mute.
Great, yeah. He doesn't want to hurt a Rother's feelings or make him feeling like he's being undermined, but he does want to do this a little more properly.
Yep.
Okay. I'm actually going to need everyone to real quick make me perception checks.
Got it.
As I panicked for a quick second thinking that you guys were on the wrong map, and I freaked out. Alright, we're starting off strong with a 6.
Was that Karish?
Yeah, it was me.
That was correct.
Of course. Where is perception?
It's on your left,
Okay, so
underneath your
it's
shield.
on the left. Yeah. Underneath the shield, it says perception, and then you can just
I'm
click
fine.
the D20.
Hey, 22.
22.
Nice. Where are you?
Let's see. Is this person's stealth going to be high enough?
I can't find the perception.
It's underneath your AC. You see where the blue shield for AC is? On your character sheet? On the front, on the far left. where it says
Yeah,
Pathfinder
on the
and
far
everything.
left. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
There's the
It
blue.
says perception and then the D20.
Okay. No.
You didn't do much better than me.
Hey, if it helps, I rolled a hold on. If it helps, I rolled a nat 1 on a stealth check. So you
Damn.
easily all clock what appears to be a some sort of I'm trying to figure out how to describe this creature. A sprite almost, where they have the like a really pink and orange vibrant skin. Actually, hold on. Karish, could you take us to the battle map real quick?
Yeah, sure
And
can.
maybe I could actually just show you the art for this. Love transitions. Okay. Let's see if this will actually show for you guys. Alright, I'm gonna hit show player.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
So this is what you see in front of you as a multicolored wing set with long twisting hair that turns into vines and sticks. This is technically a plant creature. It is currently working on what appears to be some sort of mech that has been completely destroyed, but has like an animalistic sense to it. It looks very animalistic.
Mm-hmm.
Because I rolled terribly, I'm just gonna bring us into the next map. Because you guys, you see it. Like, I'm not gonna hide that part from you. I rolled a 1. You can go ahead, because you guys rolled better. I can put you guys a little further back if you want, and see you guys keep out of sight.
That I'm 4 times as big as... Sorry, double. I'm twice as big as them. That's not even
Yeah.
on purpose. That's just how it turned out.
I think I'm comfortable where I am.
I'm fine.
I
I might be back a
it's
little
not
further.
attacking or anything, right?
So I'm not
we
as-
just see it.
Yeah, you see it straight up. And I tried to stealth check this one, but not one's an out. Well, can I just show players? Hold on, reveal to everyone. Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful.
You
So
see the nat 1 with me.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, hold on. Somebody went missing. No. Hold on.
Yeah, Aaron
Uh,
ran off.
Aaron did. Cool.
Oh,
I can-
I started to move my character, but then I stopped.
No,
yeah,
you're.
hold on. I can
Yeah,
put you back. Don't worry.
I'm still there for
Uh,
me.
yeah, I see your
I can't
outline
see
if I hover
where.
over it. Like if you hover over
Right.
next
I do.
to.
Oh wait, hold on. There we go. Sorry, Foundry is being stupid. I see you. What do you guys want to do? These are technically local wildlife.
Yeah.
At least one of them
So-
is.
Do we understand that they were
look
trying
like
to hide from
wildlife?
us?
Does it look like a wildlife? It doesn't look like a wild. Like, at least to me.
What was the other question?
Do we understand that they were trying to hide from us, like with the intention of like ambushing us, or were they just hiding for
I think they were just
fear
hiding.
of their
Like,
lives?
They
Okay.
were just not like fear of their lives. I just think like they're clearly working. Like, hold on, let me just space that a little bit better for you. Like, they're clearly messing with this wreckage, muttering to themselves. You know, not much more beyond that.
So is there just one sprite and then the mech, or are there?
Yeah, just one of these
Okay.
guys. Not technically a sprite, by the way, but
Well, sprite creature.
The way
yeah.
I describe it, sprite looking like creature. Yeah.
Harish, I'm
Yeah.
invisible on your
It-
screen. Fix
I know. I don't know how to fix it.
It's so weird. Just I click them.
I did.
Or like hover.
I can hover and I can
That's
see the
so
square
weird.
where he's at. Oh, there you are.
On does
Upstairs.
moving him help? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Foundry's so weird some days.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no,
That's
just
weird.
muttering to themselves. Does any of you speak Fae?
What do I speak?
Probably not.
I doubt I do.
Oh, nope, I'm not dying. Ignore that.
You gave yourself so many conditions all at
I
once.
didn't mean to do that. I was trying to double click my character sheet.
You just died.
Let me
I was
just
just trying to double
try that again. This time, not dying and beating. No, you're fine. I just love
Language.
seeing all the animations hit at once.
Oh, what are those proficiencies? That's what they're under. Right?
No.
No.
Where are my
Nope,
languages?
Languages are at the front.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on the character tab.
Common, Elven
I
for
why do I only have one language apparently? I thought I had
none of you
more than
guys
one.
understand. None of you guys really understand what they're saying.
That's
Nope.
great.
They're clearly
Because,
muttering in some sort of like Fayish tongue of just like.
Inrish 2 is going to point at, they'll turn their volume back up. Hopefully the squeaking is not there. And then they'll point at Arathar and be like, you do earth magic.
Not like that. I do metal and fire, and it's not magic.
Technically, it is magic. It's just not a spell.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to call it magic.
Fair.
I am not a wizard.
I did not presume to think you were as smart as a wizard.
Hello, as Arath's gonna walk over to it. In the big hulking thing, it's just like probably like right here.
Yeah, because how big was this creature again? Like,
This would be about a 45-foot tall creature.
oh, okay.
Yes, this is just
The-
showing. This is proportional.
The junker, the
Where'd the
junk
card go?
mech is a little bit more 50 feet, like bigger than this one.
Okay.
Does this thing? I'm assuming the mech can speak things outside the mech.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
like speakers. You can easily
I figured.
project.
Hello, can you understand me?
Of course, I can understand you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to presume. You were just talking in some strange tongue that I didn't understand.
No, it's fine. What can I do you for?
I'm just wondering, what are you doing? That's my first question. Second one might be a little offensive. I've never seen your kind before, so I'm just curious on what you are. If that's okay to ask, I don't mean to offend.
I'm a Gathlane. It's I'm from the Fey plane.
Ah, I see. I've never seen someone from the Feyblade.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll a diplomacy check.
A tongue twister.
I want to
if
roll
you do-
diplomacy.
Yeah, roll diplomacy real quick.
Okay, let's see if I got good diplomacy.
I bet it's better than mine.
My diplomacy is a 4.
Mine's a negative
Plus 4.
2.
Listen. There's only one way to go.
And it's up.
That's I was gonna say down, but that also works.
And I got.
What we got? All right, 17.
17.
Listen, standard DC for this level's 15. We're already in a good
Nice.
spot.
And I've rolled. Most every single one of my rolls has been so high, except one.
Yeah, they go, well, I'm just, I'm working on, just trying to, I found this hunk of junk here and I wanted to see what it would do.
I'm gonna write in the journal. Forgetting not to turn off the speakers. Tree fairy.
I'm not a fairy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me fix
Hey,
that.
I'm a
Tree
fey plant. I'm a plant, not pixie. Listen, you do that one more time, I swear, I'm gonna throw a rock at your
Okay.
face.
What if I just say tree fae?
That works. That is
All right,
literally
thank
what I am.
I'm so sorry. I'm new to. I'm new to being out in the field.
Oh, new pilot.
Yeah, pleasure.
Inrish 2 is going
My
to.
mech is called Magma Blaster. I'm making this up on the spot. I swear I'm not. Actually, I'm sorry.
What is
Magma
Enrich
Blaster.
doing?
Hello.
I'm looking at the mech.
Go ahead and give me.
Can I do an
I'll assign you for this
engineering?
one. I'll do engineering. I'll take lore engineering.
Hell yeah. God damn it. No. It's fine.
Oh,
Yep, that's metal.
okay.
That is metal.
I'm gonna DM
Isn't
you
it?
something real quick.
Okay.
Listen, I'm giving you inspiration. You seem like you need it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Man, I had a +5 and everything.
You did. You did have a +5. How did that help you?
None. It made the number look better.
There you go.
Cool.
You get that sense of just like, man, what the fuck is this guy even doing with this? This is just, it's nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, kick it with my toe of my mech.
You hear,
Oh,
whoa, wait, precious cargo.
No, not precious. Piece of shit.
Language? We're in the present of
I'm
new
sorry. I'm
company.
sorry. A pile of shit.
That's better, thank you. Anyway, what would you be called?
Gas.
They cut out at the very beginning for me.
Gath. You can call me Gath.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Magma Blaster.
Man, we're just letting pilots name anything these days.
It's a great name. It's very fitting.
Hey, you know what? You do you, pal. I'm not here to judge. By the way, please don't kick.
Yeah.
Please don't kick the crab.
But the
I get down
crab.
on. Oh, the crab. Oh, it is a crab, isn't it? Oh, wow.
It looks like it look. Upon you guys, everyone can go ahead quickly make me perception checks. I'm gonna say Enrich with a -2, just because you're not one.
Hey, that's not a 1. That's not a
It's
1.
not a
for the
1.
record.
Not a 1.
Perception
Mine
minus
is a 20, not natural. Sorry, 21. 21.
21.
circumstance.
If I'm the only one who sees things.
How would I change that to a -2?
In the little like box where it's like, hey, make this like where it says circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
Just type -1.
Oh,
then
I didn't realize I
enter.
could type that. Okay. -1 or -2, did you say?
-2 because of
Okay.
the nat 1 of your lore check.
Hey.
Not bad. Alright, 14. You get the sense that this is a living creature. I will say both of you clock this in. Yvonne, you are standing a little bit more guarded, and that you don't really like see beyond its parts, but you guys see, no, this is a creature that has clearly been infused with some sort of mech parts that has caused it to form like an exoskeleton with it over its already pre-existing exoskeleton, because obviously crabs have their skeletons on the outside.
Right.
Not like us fleshy humans,
Yeah.
We decide to do things weird.
Yeah. I get down on one knee to try and, lower myself to a more amenable level to this guy, seeing as he's not inside of his mech right now. I apologize. We don't mean to upset you in any way. I am a Louverot. This is Enrich 2, and as he introduced himself, he is Magma Blaster, or as I know him, a Rother. Is there anything that we can help you with? Are you looking for any spare parts? Did you lose something?
No, well, if you do want to actually help me with something, you can help find some, spare parts that might be around here. You might have to take some looking around, but you might be able to find something.
I'll be sure to keep an eye out.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Just the crab's not feeling well, and I don't want to like make him feel bad, and so if we could just keep this between us.
An upsetty tummy.
Well,
I apologize. You are the pilot of the mech, yes?
Oh no, that's not a mech. That's a creature.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see now.
That's a junker crab. By the way, real stat block already written in the book. I promise you, I did not write that creature ahead of time. That was written by our lead editor, Vic. So,
I see.
surprisingly, not me for once.
Right. So yeah, the Illuminati just kind of cocks his head as he thinks of something. So what exactly do you need the spare parts for?
Well, you see, and he kind of like turns the crab around. Like now you see like its eyes like that are sticking out of like the metal shell. You just see like several parts that have just been battered and beaten, and it's just like we're just looking for new parts to essentially replace some of the old ones. So if you could just find some, like that'd be great.
So, like, armor for it.
Yeah, like some armor for it. Do you think you could handle
All right.
that? I mean, I can't pay you anything, but you'd be doing
I'm
me
sure
a
it would be
service.
fine. I'm sure we could find something.
I can't make any promises about the availability of spare parts in this region, but like I said, we'll keep an eye out.
I mean, if you just find anything, just let me know. And it's more the thought than anything else. I'll be around here for the next few hours.
Gotcha, understood.
I'll be fully honest. Did not expect diplomacy on our way out of this one. Was fully prepped for this fight.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
No,
this is
I
what
mean,
I get
hey,
from the clown.
No, because, like, listen, this is, at the end of the day, Pathfinder, especially in 2E, is all about trying to find alternative ways to deal with problems that always doesn't resort to violence. So, you know what? Big hand on you guys for completely understanding the game without even maybe playing it all that much. Except for Krish. Krish has been playing this game for a while. Mostly with me. Yeah, I would say, if there was an XP to give out for this game, I would say you guys effectively beat the encounter.
Yay! Fully expected us
So
to
we're-
fight it.
Yeah, you don't have to
So
fight
we're
it
level
now.
7 now.
Calm down
right,
there.
right,
Mate,
right.
what did I set the XP level to? Congrats, you got 80 XP. You need
Woo!
1,000.
Yeah.
We're so
We'll
good.
just do that. We'll just do that 14 more times.
What's really cool about Pathfinder 2E is that like it's not a big complicated table to tell you how much XP you need to level up. It's just 1,000 consistently. So every time you hit
Yeah.
1,000, you just get to your next level. We don't have to worry about that for the sake of a one shot, but just something kind of cool I like throwing out every now and then to teach people about Pathfinder.
No, yeah, that does. Yeah, I can definitely see the appeal of that.
Especially, like,
Oh, don't worry.
the other game, where you have to look at the chart
wait till we
every
get to the
single
3-action
time.
economy. Yeah, wait till we get
no.
to the 3-action economy. Then we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm sure.
Especially as our champion is champions in Pathfinder are the reaction masters, and give me one of the biggest headaches when it comes to reactions in games.
I was looking at the retributive strike, and I was like, oh, that's pretty nice.
We're gonna see how well that goes. But you guys venture forward, completely bypassing this encounter, so congrats on that.
This is what I get for getting a 21 on diplomacy.
Primex will be happy to know that you didn't resort to violence and didn't need to kill it, so maybe there might be some spare gold that gets thrown your way for
maybe
doing it through non-violence. But you continue setting out. Let's just do another round of perception checks. Let's just see how well we vibe. Let's see how well we can see things.
Oh,
another
wow.
22.
Oh wow!
Jesus. Wow, we're just rolling like kings
And
over
I'm
here.
the one who fails. Yeah.
You're just so proud that you talked your way out of the last encounter that
Yeah.
you, for the rest of this journey, you're not even paying attention.
I'm just happy that my clowning came into fruition. It really helped.
You, specifically Enrich and Yvonne, you get valuable data as you start traveling your way through this rocky underbend. And sorry, I just want to make sure like the next map was ready to go. Overall, just really helpful stuff on local wildlife, and while nothing really strikes you as like big megafauna that could destroy us, you get some emerging signs that there might be some bionic creatures in the area. Not fully sure. You'd have to detour from your path to go find them to figure out what exact type, but you get the idea of maybe it's a bird or some sort of like three-toed creature. But overall, I would say just going off of your rolls, it was pretty successful. However, it does start to get pretty late into the night by the time you reach the end point of your journey before you have to go back. You guys have effectively walked almost 1,000 miles in one day.
Wow.
It's just a lot of walking.
A lot of walking.
I guess if you're
Lots of
tall,
walking.
your foot spans are larger.
True.
That does, however, bring us to the next map.
Oh goody.
As you begin your final journey, you see 4 similar looking mechs, each of them armed with a rifle that has a big clip underneath it, what appears to be several missiles inside of the clip itself. If anyone's played Overwatch, kind of similar to Farah's gun, where she has the capacity weapon with the missiles on it. These look to be very run down, busted. Whoever's piloting these clearly got them from a secondhand source. They're not good at all. They're functional, but just not great. What would you guys like to do?
I presume they are like aggressive and or hostile.
As you begin approaching, you kind of get that sense of their... Actually, I'd say, for the sake of it, and I'm sorry I keep asking for these, but I want to see, give me a society and or perception check.
Pretty sure.
This is society for a total of 23.
23.
Oh, nice.
They have the marking of a rival company for this contract specifically, which is Grisgorp and Rankus. They are the Marshall mech makers. They're part of the people who built the champion frame. At least half of it. The other half is Apotheon. But we don't have time for that lore. But no, for this contract specifically, they would be considered an enemy due to them being a rival company. And
Right.
possibly there might be a reward for taking out some mercenaries on an enemy side.
As a rather not knowing any of this. Hello.
I need an immediate initiative roll from everybody.
Yeah, I'm so
As
sorry. That's
as you-
what he would do.
As you just hear like the AIs in your heads go, you are being targeted, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll all of them.
Did you want to take a
Oh,
break before you
come
hop
on.
into?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about it. Let's roll initiative and then we'll hop into
Yep,
a
that's
quick
fine.
break.
All
I need to get some water
Where is
before we get
initiative?
into this
Where is
fight.
initiative?
Initiative
Where's
is right
initiative?
underneath perception.
Found it.
Right underneath perception.
17.
I see a 1.
Damn it!
That's 3 nat 1s from you today. What the fuck is happening?
It's because I'm on the
This is
passive
19.
dragons.
This is revenge for all the stew that was in the last game we did.
Yeah.
This is for all of the questions you made me sit through a fucking haunted house. This is my revenge. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even need to kill you. Your dice are gonna do it well before I even get a fucking
They
chance.
will.
But we're gonna hop to a quick break. As I'm gonna quickly run these guys through like a brief like combat thing. And I get water because that is helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see everybody back in 5 to 10 minutes, and then hopefully blow you up.
Yeah. But I mean, prefer not.
That'll be fine. I'll be back. One. We're back.
Hey, we're back. Time to blow some shit up in
We're
the
probably
best way
Karish.
possible.
Probably.
Well, hopefully not Karish just yet. Okay. Well, good news is I get to go first. So
Nice.
I just realized our champion was down a spell, and I just needed to quickly add it to their athletic might. Sorry, rush. Cool. There we go. All right, cool. Now you have it. I get to go first, which means this broken ass Zero Bomber is gonna start doing some shit. We're gonna do bigger explosion to start with. Oh, you should not have athletic rush already. I'm giving you your focus point back. Here we go. Let's see. Bigger explosion, and then we're gonna target. Let's go for the champion first, and then we'll go from there. So they're gonna make a wasp launcher strike at you, and I nat 1.
Yep. On.
That's the
Who are you
first
attacking?
touchdown. The champion.
Oh,
We'll,
no.
Oh,
we'll go
I
for
see.
attack number 2,
Where is he?
and that's gonna miss.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
right
see.
next
Right
to you.
underneath you.
He's like right behind you.
Oh,
Right.
he's
Okay,
gone from
well,
me.
we're gonna try that again.
He's
Hold on,
invisible.
I can just move him slightly. There
There
you
he
go.
goes.
Alright, we're gonna do massive destruction.
Of course.
I had to
Lord.
use it.
You had to at some point.
Don't worry, this is gonna eventually backfire. Okay,
I'm
so I
sure.
hit Arother. You take 3 points of damage as they shoot you with the first missile.
I
The
see.
second one
Okay.
is gonna be a miss against the champion, and the last one against Enrish
Oof.
is a critical hit.
Oh. Oh.
That is 26 points of damage
Mm.
in the
Dead.
first shot.
Okay, well I'm down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so go ahead and click damage for me.
I.
Good,
Oh.
good news. We have a champion on the team.
How do I do damage for me?
If you scroll up into chat,
Okay.
while your character's clicked, you just hit the little damage thing.
All right, there it is. So you're unconscious.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, it's don't worry, it's only unconscious. Wait, why didn't the
Uh-huh.
dying apply to you?
I don't know.
There you go, dying 1. Actually, no, because
Ooh.
dying 2 technically.
Oh,
Map
that's
went all
cool.
wonky.
Oh, this is gonna make this combat real fun if we're going off your sheet.
Oh, it is my turn.
I can
One
see all the
moment, let me
rolls
look
and stuff
through
at
my
least.
things. What does overflow do again? Oh, it means I have to reapply the effect. I know that. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. I think I'm just gonna do Shard Strike. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. How do I pick an enemy? How do I pick an enemy? Oh dear. Oh no. Hello.
You push, like, hover over their token and push T.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, did we lose James?
And now I'm gonna just Shard Strike. And now, do I just click the roll, right?
We may have lost James.
Oh dear.
He died.
No!
He's so distraught. They're so distraught after taking me out in one hit.
Yeah.
No. No, not our GM. We need them.
Not our James Master.
No, not our mech master.
Our James Master.
Oh, how do I do the cone?
If you... Oh, there he went completely. Now we're all kind of wonky on my overlay.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, he went completely offline. I wonder if their internet died.
Oh no! You. Oh.
There was a backlash to that hit.
Oh.
Hey, Dido.
My house decided, I was like, hey, you know what? Let's have a power surge right now.
Oh, good!
Oh no!
Power for like a fraction of a second, but that was
no.
good enough to turn off my computer.
Yeah, I noticed you weren't answering his... Because I was looking at my options and stuff, and I noticed you weren't answering Aaron's question. I look over and you're frozen. I'm like, oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Power. What the frack, dude? Okay, there we go. I'm
Hey.
back.
Hello.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Yeah.
That was real
Dido
weird.
said there was a backlash to that hit.
I know, it was so strong. Okay, so you're down. That puts us at a Rother.
Yes, and
What are we doing?
Shard Strike.
That is a 15-foot cone.
Yeah. Do I get to show
Or-
the cone or no?
Hold on. Each.
If you go to the L looking
Oh wait,
measurement...
would you rather have?
Oh, that's not
the
even.
cone
They're
or
not. They're
the
not
li-
close enough.
Would you rather have the
Um,
cone or the line? Because you could do a line effect instead.
Oh, I want the line. But it's still.
Alright,
Is it
I'm
still
gonna-
15 feet?
No, the line is
A 30
30.
foot.
Okay. How do you do
So
that?
this-
How do you do that?
If you go
Uh,
to the L measurement tools, that has all of
Mhm.
like the templates that you can do. So like there's a
Okay.
ray,
If you-
rectangle, cone.
if you
So
want,
it's
you
like
can.
that.
Yeah, if you want, you can stride up a little bit, get to right
no,
there,
I don't make it go away.
and I can make it go away. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
If
Okay,
you want, you can get up to right
um,
there, hit 2 of them. I just want to make sure you
okay.
actually hit both of them.
I only have 15 armor. I can't afford that.
It's up to you.
Why don't I have
But honestly, I'm gonna dang it, hold up. Go away. Go away.
You can either-
move me back, and
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm gonna
Okay.
do. I
There you
am actually
Should be-
let me look at this.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright,
I
whatever
know
you'd
what I'm
like to
doing.
do.
I would like to do Scorching Column.
Scorching column.
Yeah. How do I make an area? Oh, yeah. Right.
If
Circle?
you go ahead and throw it to chat, I can. You just throw the
Okay.
action to chat. I can
like that.
go ahead and look at it from
It's
there.
actually, like, how do I make it bigger? Go bigger.
Oh, shard strike. Well, there we go. No, sorry,
Go
scorching
big,
column.
there we go.
It is a
10
60
foot.
foot, 10 foot in diameter,
Diameter,
30 feet high.
30 feet high, within 60 feet of me.
Mhm.
Which is both of the. Actually, it could be 3 of them. Actually, I'm going to put
'Cause
it
it's
here.
okay. Well, then I will go ahead and make that basic reflex saving throw for you.
Yes, please.
That is 1. That's a nat 1 on the first one.
Yep.
That is a success on the second one. And the
Okay.
last one gets
A
a failure.
failure.
We're showing off
Sweet.
all the ranges of success
Yeah.
in this
How do I
game.
do the rolls? Do I just there's a public?
If you scroll up in the chat and you could just where it says 1d6 fire, you could just click that and it'll automatically roll.
Click it? Okay. Mint. As they take 4 points of fire damage.
Points of fire damage. Okay. So the
And,
first one crit failed, so this one's gonna take
Each
double.
time a creature moves into one of these squares, they take 1 fire damage.
This one takes full.
And if I
Okay.
but my field goes down, right?
Yes, you are no longer channeling your elements, but you can still sustain the effect. So sustaining means you spend 1 action and you keep the effect up.
Mm-hmm. I will do that. I will definitely be bringing it back next turn because it's only 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that is
That
all
will
3
be-
of your actions for a scorching column.
Yes.
All right, bring it back up to me. I just remembered this. Hold on. This might have.
Dear.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. It wouldn't have done anything. I'm sorry. I thought maybe the champion's reaction would have saved you, but then I realized that is not enough resistance to bypass the crit.
No, I went down by like 10.
Yeah. Not the 3 that you would have gotten from the champion. Okay. We need to get the fuck out of this column, so we'll take 1 additional fire damage for moving.
Do you just does it automatically do that? Oh, that's
no,
awesome.
I just did it manually, but I can Okay, so we can get to here is our farthest action. Let's this champion has been hit yet. We're gonna hit this guy. At some point.
I just realized I might have been able to get all of them.
All right,
oh
there
gosh.
you go. There you go.
There
Okay,
it
we
is.
finally hit. Don't worry, I rolled
Minimum damage.
2 damage.
Oh.
A lot, I know. See, guns in Pathfinder 2e are very fun because if you just do regular hits, they're fucking mitigatable damage. You crit, it's a fucking punch. It makes the gunslinger class so fucking devastating. But then they're gonna do 1 more strike. 50-50 shot whether or not this is gonna work. That's a fucking crit miss. That ain't going nowhere. That does bring us to your turn.
Great.
What would you like to do?
So I am going to move myself here, which should put me in range to use Lay on Hands on Enrish 2.
There you go.
Hey, look at that.
You can go ahead and rush 2. Just hit the heal. You know what you're doing. I'm never worried about you.
You should.
It says you're dead.
Why
over
was...
you.
Oh, it's
Oh,
because
you
I
didn't
clicked
heal.
on him.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Oop,
I got
There you
it.
go. Try it again.
There we go.
Hey, you're just
Hey.
hurt, but you're not dead.
Not feeling
Alright, that's
good.
2 actions.
Great.
You have 1 action left. You can raise your shield. You can, I don't know, insult them. Try to go for intimidation. I don't know what your proficiencies are. Maybe not intimidation.
Do I have enough actions to, first of all, get to that guy, the closest guy to me, and also attack him with a
Not
strike?
in this round, no, because you had a step to get to Karish.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
you
sure.
can get right up in his face. Like I think. Hold on. Yeah, you can get to right there.
Yeah, no, I'll go ahead and do that. I want to draw some fire from these guys anyway.
He's also
Perfect.
on fire, so
He is on fire. Like that is helping. Okay. Let's see here. We are gonna not target the downed one. Let's go for a Rother real quick.
All right.
Actually, yeah, let's set up bigger explosion and then because that would just barely scratch Karish, but that's still.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
All right, that's gonna hit. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
Just slightly out of range.
Oh. Goody. So I only take 2.
You take 2. Karish, you take 1.
Okay, so I
So
take
that'd be
half.
1 splash damage.
Ah.
Yes. Scatter guns are fun guns. That is gonna end their turn. Actually, no, hold on. They have 1 more action left. They're gonna let's get you to move a little bit. Let's get you right there.
Through the square?
Not through. Thankfully, just right underneath. Well, Enrich, you're prone.
Oh,
Wounded 1.
Oh.
Off to a great start.
it's great. I have no healing spells. It's fine.
Me neither.
You got Spell Strike.
I'm gonna stand up, so it's 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm no longer.
You're no longer prone.
Let's.
What weapon are you wielding?
I am doing a great pick.
Okay. Do great picks have a reach? They do not. That is a bummer.
No.
Well, you can still try to hit them anyways. Just step and strike.
Step and strike. Step in time.
Nothing wrong with a little step and strike. Hey, on your next turn, that's a spell strike.
Yeah. Just seeing if I had any little. Okay, because.
You can cast spells, like there's
Yeah, I was looking.
got
I
a
was
whole
like,
world of things we can do.
I know that's the problem. There's too much to do, too much to look at. Sure. Let's. I mean, in theory, they're not gonna shoot at their own men. So
In theory.
if I'm next to one, maybe it'll mitigate. So and then I'm just going to smack him.
All right,
Good.
let's go for a smack.
A smackaroonie.
That hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Yay!
Oh, so
Nice.
close to that 8. All right, that is 6 points of damage. Hurt him pretty bad. Effectively taking out half his health in 1 swing.
Yeah. And that's my action. Or my turn. I
All
guess.
right, you take your great pick, and inside of like this rusted, broken armor, you just sink the axe into, and you rip the pick in, and then you just rip it, and you just see like this giant V in its side. Sorry, and it's like in its mechanized shoulder, just like fucking form as you just pull it out, and it's just like a little opening here. Some of the internals are now on fire. That's pretty cool. All right. Round 2.
Uh-huh.
But we got some fun stuff we could theoretically do. But getting out is gonna hurt no matter what.
Correct.
Yes.
So we're gonna stride to just kind of get out of the way, but we're still gonna take the 1 point of fire damage. So I will go ahead and just do that already. Right there. We're gonna actually try to get to We're gonna end right there. And we'll take a shot back at you because you tried to hit me. And that's not cool.
Oh.
Alright, that's gonna hit 4
Ouchie.
4 damage.
Ooh.
Listen, we're not in the parts of Pathfinder yet where we have stupid like 54 points of damage on a single strike. We're at level 1, folks. So if you're like, man, those are really small numbers, I promise you it's because I really wanted to go nice and easy for some of these people's first ever game of 2A. So 4 damage is quite a lot in this game. But that... Oh, wait, hold on. He does have technically one more shot. He's gonna try to go for a Rother. This has never worked in the past. That's a
It
crit
does.
for nat
Oh.
20.
Uh,
Alright, let's see what happens.
It never works in
No.
the past.
I'm down.
You are down. Okay.
That means the column goes away.
The column does go
Assuming.
away.
Yeah.
However, our champion over here, you know, I'm gonna play slightly nice, okay? I don't normally do this, but I feel like it's time for some retributive justice. This is not gonna do anything to help you. You're still gonna go down no matter what.
Oh, I know.
However, Avon, you can go ahead and make a free strike against them as part of your retributive strike reaction.
right. Okay.
I feel like it'd be kind of cool to show off some of the champion stuff.
I have the
Yeah,
dying
2+ level,
right?
that's... Yeah, you are dying. I will go ahead and give that to you. Oh, nope, you got it already. Dying one.
Oh, I know where they are. I did not.
Normally that auto applies. I gotta look into the settings to figure out what's going on.
No.
So, yep, go ahead and make a strike. Just punch him.
Everyone looks
Right
so
in the
weird
teeth.
when I'm dead.
I strike with
Yeah.
my unarmed attack.
No,
Or-
is your... Well, hold on, let me look at... Your longsword. You can go ahead and make with the longsword.
Okay.
Just get him right in the clinker.
And
That hits.
That
Go
gold,
ahead and
Mommy.
roll damage. For 5 points of damage. Already outdoing the damage he did to you. He is not looking good as he approaches death. That is going to end his turn. Let's see. The cone of fire does go down. So let me get rid of that. And... I'm gonna go ahead and just roll a d4 to see who we hit. One, we're going for that champion. We're gonna make this work, damn it. That
Oh.
hits. Oh,
Not a crit though.
not a crit. We're still standing in it, and that's all that matters. For 6. It's okay. He's still alive.
I'm still standing.
I'm gonna roll a d20. I just want to see how stupid this guy is. While technically an intelligent
Very
creature,
stupid.
not the best when it comes to tactics, is gonna go... He's like, hey, I'm gonna come help you, and get way too close. That does bring us to your turn. Okay. I need you to go ahead and roll me a d20, just a flat d20. There's like a little dice tray underneath the
Yeah,
chat.
on
Just
there.
go ahead and... Yep. I need to see if you go up or down in your dying condition.
Well, couldn't he just click a recovery check?
Is that a
Oh,
thing?
I'm going down.
that-
Where do you see recovery?
It's a recovery check. It's next to the dying and wounded.
Oh shit. Listen, I'm not
Wait,
normally
wait.
on the player side of this,
Yeah.
so like I don't see.
Oh, so I should
normally
roll
see-
that.
I mean, it's still a flat 20, but it'll do it automatically.
I can roll the recovery check.
Yeah, go. If you can, go ahead and do
What?
the
Why does
recovery.
it say my ace? Oh, it's because I fell.
It's because you're
Yeah,
down
'cause
and
you're-
yeah. Mine
Yeah.
was like 10.
See, that's good.
Hey, reduce your dying value by 1.
I am up.
So you're unconscious,
Oh, I'm still unconscious, but I'm not
You're
dying.
not.
but for the sake of this game, guess what? You're gonna be at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
You're at wounded 1. It's not your fault that the UI is really glitchy right now, and instead
Right.
of, you know, because
Uh-huh.
it should, for this gun specifically, while it is a fatal D10, it should not for the scaling of this weapon where it's at right now.
Mhm.
That's what I get for, you know, quickly trying to lower down a level before I did all the automation for it. Typically, level 5 creature, I scaled it all the way down to level -1.
Yeah.
So it's on par with you guys. However, that one automation apparently is doing a fuckload. However, that is your turn as you are recovering.
Okay, that's okay. Unless the
This
next
guy-
turn I die.
Let's see it. Let's see if we're smart.
We are.
We're smart. Going for that champion. Wait, actually, no. Hold on. We're gonna first try to hide.
Nope. You are not hiding.
Not hiding.
Not very well.
We're gonna go for bigger explosion,
That's concerning.
which misses you, because your
Thank
AC
God.
is a fucking high. Alright, that
How
brings us
much
to the
is your
beginning of-
AC?
It's 18.
It's 18.
Oh
Yeah.
my. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that with shield raised?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it'd be 20 with shield raised.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, because you're not benefiting from your shield raise. Yeah,
Yeah.
18.
You are
Alright,
not hitting this man at least very
Champions
much.
are the fucking master class when it comes to defense in this game. Like, they go
Alright,
all
I'm
the way
gonna
up to
go ahead.
legendary.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and try and finish off this man right in front of me.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
That hits
Oh,
for 11 points of damage. Carved right through him like it was nothing.
All right.
that automatically
Um,
killed him.
So I can go ahead and also move to Arather, correct?
Yep.
Great. And then do I still have an action to use another lay on hands?
You do not have enough focus points to use lay on hands. However,
Gotcha.
this is not something I typically do. Once again, feeling generous, feeling nice.
There was a
Go
lot
ahead
of
and make a
generosity today.
medicine. Go ahead and make a medicine check for me. Because I want you guys
Medicine.
to experience the game. You know, have fun
Right,
with it.
and not die
Yeah.
in the first combat.
23. Okay.
My second
We're
combat.
treating this as a successful treat wounds. So go ahead and roll. The DC was 15. That's 13. Okay, go ahead and roll 1d8. Just a flat 1d8.
How do I get just like a flat roll on here?
Down at the
Below it.
bottom right.
I got it. Yeah.
Boo doo 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 doo.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. You regain double that. So you
Double
regain
that.
14 hit points.
I
Typically,
am-
this would be a use of an action called Battle Medicine, which is a skill feat.
Right.
However, since we kind of like quick prep these characters, it's not like I, gave you the advice of, hey, make sure we have
Maybe
these
you
general
have
feats
this.
ahead of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That. Okay. So that is all your actions, but does set you up for some good positioning. If I could make just a slight recommendation, instead of ending your turn there, end your turn right there, just in
Sure,
case for
yeah.
when this guy goes, you can retributive strike him and
Yep.
bring him down. However, not their turn.
Nope.
Zero bomber. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll D4 to see who we go for, because all of you guys seem annoying. One.
I mean,
Going
we
for the
created a
fucking
full-on
champion.
volcano of fire.
Listen, the smart decision is to go after the champion because objectively
Yeah.
it is the correct decision in this case.
Correct.
Highest AC, like the champion's meant to be like the roaming
God.
tank.
Wait, listen. I created my character to be a glass
2
cannon.
damage. 2 fucking damage.
Yeah.
Can you take it?
I'm not surprised. I'm surprised I didn't. I went down after Karish.
By
I thought
the
it would go
way,
down first.
just a reminder, you do have a healing potion in your inventory, Yvonne. Just in
Gotcha.
case you need to pop up.
Guess I could have bought one of those.
Okay.
Roll 2. Creesh.
Hey.
Don't worry,
Hi.
this never works.
Yes.
Like I said, it doesn't work.
It was really close though.
They're gonna back up a little bit, just to kind of get out of the way.
Is that a? I don't know if that's how attacks of
The-
opportunity works.
There.
No.
Fun fact about Pathfinder 2e. Not
Okay.
everybody has attack of opportunity anymore. That is a very
okay.
exclusive thing. Fighters get it at level 1. Only certain monsters have it, but not everybody does. That is a level
Interesting.
6 class feat for a lot of marshals.
Interesting.
It's a react.
But
Yeah,
that's how
it'd
we
be on
keep
your
the game.
reaction.
Yeah, that's how we keep the game fun and dynamic. And not keeping us all locked up is they took away attacks of opportunity. That being said, Enrich,
Mm-hmm.
you're prepped. You're in the position.
He's
Spell
badly
strike.
injured.
Badly injured, but we can
fine.
still fucking. You get hit with a goddamn freight train.
All right. I'm going to be using Must Spill Strike. Which I'll throw that in chat
What-
so if anyone wants to
What
read it.
spell are we combining with this strike?
We're gonna do... Is the one that's right next to me, is that the one that I hit already? Or was that the one that moved away?
Listen. Okay,
Doesn't matter.
we're gonna look real close. You can use electric arc and hit both of them.
I can't. Oh.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's 2 creatures. This is what makes
mean, I
Magus
don't
fun with
appreciate
electric arc, is that you can
Okay.
technically still hit both of them.
So yes, we will be doing Electric Art.
Okay, go ahead, make a strike.
Alright. Let's see.
I would also like to give one more recommendation if I can.
Mhm.
Step right there.
Where?
That way they're flat-footed,
Oh.
so they're off guard,
Oh,
and
I
now
see.
now they have a lower
Oh, see,
now they have a lower AC, higher
Cool.
chance to hit.
Right, yes.
Fucking bonk
You
That's the
really
thing.
want us to win.
Alright, well, because...
Listen, I'm all for players winning. Let me help you.
Okay, no, I was just counting things. It's good. Alright, so I do
You
my
are
strike
good.
with my Great Pick.
With your great
I
pick.
haven't done a single thing.
That's a critical hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. First, roll critical damage for your strike,
Okay.
which is fatal D12, which means all your die are converted into D12s. That is 34
Oh,
points of damage.
good.
We are not
Lord.
done yet, ladies and gentlemen, as we still have electric arc damage. So I need you to go into your spell real quick and cast electric arc. Just hit the damage button.
Oh. Well, I hit cast so people can read it.
Perfect. Just hit damage.
Come on.
Okay, perfect. I'll take the 5. That is 5 points of damage. First
you
off,
need
this guy
to-
obliterated.
Question. I know they're probably both dead anyway, but does that get doubled as well since it was a crit hit or no?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Okay.
Technically, you couldn't
Good.
normally do
Oh.
electric arc with this, but fuck the haters. I run the game how I want. Okay, that is 34
It's
points of
fun.
damage.
Great.
Fucking gone. The second guy, double damage, gone. As
Another one guy by himself, all 50 feet away.
you imbue your great pick with electricity, and you just fucking slam it onto the head of this bomber and just send it, like, the head literally into its chest. And as you rip out the great pick, lightning just goes flying off onto the other bomber as they start running away. You just see, like, the electrocution thing happen, and just they fall, like, just dead. That does bring us to, that has one bomber left on the map. They're not going to be here for much longer. All right, Avather, you got 2 actions. Sorry, you got 3 actions. What would you like to do?
Gonna bring back my freaking channel elements.
All right, let's
Do it.
channel your elements. You got your elements back. You can
Alright.
still technically fire them while you're prone. Just saying. It's 2
Oh,
actions,
I
but you can
can't
make that
get
range
too
strike.
far away.
How far is your blast go?
It goes 30 feet. How far is what?
No, you're right. He's too far away. He's 50 feet.
Yeah. Is it an action to stand up?
Yes. Could he roll? Not stand up, but roll.
Technically, there is the crawl action, but effectively does the same thing.
Okay. I didn't know if that would
Uh,
save an action or not.
I just need to get 20 feet closer.
I mean, you could try something else, like Shard Strike.
Charge
Which
strike
is
only goes 30 feet.
30-foot line. Yeah, it looks like you might need to stand up and try to hit him. I guess. Wait, hold on.
This
So
is-
one action is
this-
stand up. Hold on, I wanted to see how far you can get. In a single
Uh-huh.
action, you can get to there. Yeah, you couldn't one action blast. That would be arranged. Yeah, it looks like this turn's gonna have to be just getting up and maybe
And
recall
checking
knowledge. I mean, you could just theoretically just get right up in his face as your last actions. Just make sure
Okay,
he
no,
goes
Zan.
nowhere.
I'm going to stand up. Is it an action to use a potion?
It is, yes.
And I would like
But if you
to give the champion the potion.
Oh, I'm good. I have my own potion.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's put that into chat. All right, Yvonne, you get 5 hit points as they administer a healing potion to you.
Incredible.
Don't you die on me!
All right, roll for intelligence. This guy's
Me?
a mook. We got a 50-50 shot. No,
Oh,
me.
this guy-
We're gonna get closer.
Yeah.
This has never gone bad in the history of ever.
Not at all.
Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Miss.
Oh.
Critical miss.
Oh.
That ends their turn. All right, champion. It's up to you. You have the power.
Real quick side question, but what exactly constitutes or can constitute a critical hit?
Anything that is 10 above a DC is a critical hit. Anything that's 10
Gotcha.
below a DC is a critical failure. And that is consistent throughout the system.
I
So
like
you
that.
can crit fail and crit succeed skill checks. You can crit fail, crit succeed saving throws. Like that's a pretty numerical standard, I would say.
Right. Okay. Alrighty. Gonna move up to him. Then we're gonna give him a good old striking.
Still
All right,
striking.
let's see how we do. That is 10 points of damage, just cleaving through them, and that is gonna take them out because they had exactly
Incredible.
9 hit points
Oh,
left.
nice.
Nice.
However,
That's
good
what we
news
like to
is
see.
this is enough scrap metal for that Junker Crab to get fully
it is.
repaired.
Is
We love
everyone
it.
all right?
I am
Uh,
functional.
Currently, Enrich, you're invisible. It's on my screen here.
I'm
gone.
hiding real good.
For some reason.
You can hover. I'm right. Oops. Oop, oop,
I know
oop.
where you are. You have the effect of wounded.
Yeah, if you hover over me, it says how injured I am. I'm badly injured.
Yeah, badly injured.
Badly.
Not feeling good.
I am alive. I can say that much.
Well, that is good. I think we could take this metal back to the to Gath and the crab.
Yes, it's probably true.
All
So,
right. As I pick
Question
up-
from Karish: what was our mission that we were actually sent out to do?
You were told to scan the environment to make note of local wildlife and report back.
Okay.
So this would just be an added
Great.
bonus.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up some of
Um,
the metal and start heading back.
I think along with the scrap metal, if they have like any like insignias or sigils, just as like actual proof of eradication,
mean, they
Illuvra
have
is going to
the-
go ahead and take those.
They have the Grizzgarp and Rankus sign on their mechs, so yeah, there's clear identification.
Great, yeah, he'll go ahead and take a few of those.
Love that. Okay. I'm gonna say you guys camp for the night, rest up, just because it's gonna be a long journey back. And
Oh, yeah.
to be honest, you guys are in no shape for another fight.
No, no, we're not.
You rest up for the evening. You have your rations on you, so you're not like starving. the next day, you start walking back.
Quick question:
Nothing.
how do long rests work in Pathfinder?
Great question.
They
Well,
do.
you see, technically, there's a bit of hand waviness that I personally do, but looking at rules as written during your exploration road, once every 24 hours you can take a period of rest, typically 8 hours, after which you regain hit points equal to your Constitution modifier times your level, minimum 1, and you might so technically you'd whatever your Constitution modifier is, that's how much you heal. However, I'd say because there is a medic in the party that can cast Lay on Hands, every 10 minutes they can just boop you for 6. So eventually you guys would have just automatically gone all the way up to full.
Okay.
So we should all be max health now.
You should be maximum health. You venture back, you find Gath. I'll bring us back to that other map. Find them with the Junker Crab. You give them all the metal. With some little planar magic fuckery, a little help with the kineticist, who's a metal weaver. You manage to restore the Junker Crab's exoskeleton. It's, while not great, it's a lot better than where it was. You make it all the way back to your base. You each get 25 gold pieces instead of just the 20 you were promised, as part of not only succeeding the mission, handling that first encounter with diplomacy and not violence, because they're very much against harming local wildlife, and taking out some competition brought it to a total of 25 gold pieces per person. And that is where we're going to end tonight's game, because I can feel my voice already going.
I can hear it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. They have a Kickstarter. Promote it.
Hold on. Yep. Go for it.
Yes, the Kickstarter is going on for 6 more days. So if you want to see all these cool things and more, I can promise you playtest 1 is already looking extremely cool. I've been writing for it. So yeah, check it out. It's gonna be pretty cool. And thank you so much for watching.
There's a free demo over on the Kickstarter page too, if you want to go check it out. Also, there's going to be, I think, a really cool NPC in the book too, called
There's
Yarn
a few
Ball.
because Yarn Ball is officially canon.
That
the
was
things I do for the Lost Caravan.
The things I do.
Yeah, just piss off Dragon God, because why not?
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for having me on the channel. This was a lot of fun. Even with the the quick schedule adjustment we had to make. Overall, pretty good for our first time ever playing Pathfinder 2e.
Yeah. Oh, fun.
I am a clown.
Yeah. Well, thank you, James, for coming on and showing us the coolness that is Pathfinder 2e and Mechfinder. Yeah, did you want to promote yourself at all or anything? Anything else?
Yeah, you can find me at GeekJames513 everywhere on the internet. Pretty consistent. I rant and rave about Pathfinder all day long. It's pretty straightforward with me. I got one note. I make sure I hit it pretty hard. And yeah, you can just find lots of free homebrew, as well as just promotional material for Mechfinder. And once that's done, I'll go back into my company and get some other work done that is much needed, because I am far behind on my layout schedule.
What? Aaron, do you have a stream this Friday?
I do not, actually.
Okay, so, but...
Carson can't. The next one will probably be the last one of the Rite of Passage.
Okay, so next Friday, yes, will be Rite of Passage finale.
Yeah.
And the rest of October on Tuesday nights, 7-ish Central, is the Halloween extravaganza. Next week, I'm actually going to be DMing, because we had to do a little switcheroo because I had something
Yeah.
for Lost Caravan to
Threw me
do.
off.
I know. So I will be doing another rendition of Mundane Lost, which is a Powered by the Apocalypse game. Miss Strange is making a comeback, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe who knows?
And then Patrick
know.
will be doing the week after with Ticking Clocks, which is inspired by Bloodborne and the Rusty Lake puzzle games. And I think he's kind of excited about that, maybe. But I think that's
would
the
hope so.
schedule. I don't know, he doesn't talk to me about things. I had to give him the game and said, run this. Same I did with Aaron.
You sent me a list, and I was like, "That's cool. I want that one."
That's why I'm the project manager.
Yes.
All right.
Unpaid.
Yep, unpaid. All right. Well, thank you, James. Thank you, Connor, for joining, and Aaron and everyone else.
Yeah.
We'll go
Absolutely.
to the
This
next
is
one.
really fun.
We'll have to do
Bye.
more co-op stuff in the future. All right. Bye.